Hello and welcome to Bitcoin 10x. Hi guys, so lots to talk about today. We're going to talk about the beginnings of NuCypher. Now if you haven't heard of NuCypher already, we're just going to explain a little bit of the technology and how that transposes into my next token, which is Coval. Coval is built by a company called Emblem Vault, and we're going to be discussing a little bit about that and where the technology is likely to go. We're not going to do price predictions in this video, but we are going to potentially say where it might actually end up. Now, it's very, very cheap at the moment, and there's a good chance that if you get in now, there's high potential, but there are some risks and there are some warnings to go behind this. We're also going to be discussing Anyswap in the video. Holotoken has just had a recent pump, and we're also going to talk about the update on XRP and Ripple. Let's go. Okay, so we're just going to quickly have a discussion on NuCypher. And NuCypher, as you might be aware, you might not, has recently launched itself as a token. It is a decentralized threshold cryptography platform that provides data privacy, access control, and other cryptographic services to the decentralized applications and protocols. So they have a technology called proxy re-encryption, which we are going to discuss in our next token. But let's have a quick look at the chart. So NuCypher, slightly down today at 52 cents. Let's see where it came from. So I'll put this on max because it's only been going since October 2020. And you can see it's gone from 21 cents up to 52 cents. So very good pump over the recent months. And it's only going to keep climbing with the bull run in place at the moment. Now, why does that bring us into our next technology? It is because of Emblem Vault. Emblem Vault have got a technology called Circuits of Value, which is called Coval. And Coval, although it's been going for about 3 years, there is a little bit of doubt behind the technology and where it's going, but it actually has this proxy re-encryption in place, and it's right in the middle of their technology. So as they're building through their platform and gaining their traction in their technology, it's actually using some of NuCypher's technology in there as well, and NuCypher's done really, really well. Now the problem I've got with Coval is that there's a chap called Shannon Code, which I will link in Twitter over here. And Shannon Code did a 1-hour podcast on YouTube. It was actually a conference that he did on YouTube. And during that conference, it's about an hour long, he does actually explain his mistakes during the last 3 years. Now, he's a co-founder of the company, and so to be 3 years old in crypto and not actually gain traction on your technology is a little bit worrying. However, because of their build and their platform and all the coding that's going behind it, it's actually very, very strong. The idea is very, very strong anyway. Now, essentially what they do is they take a token and they give it a wallet address. So each wallet is built within inside the token that you hold. And that token, that wallet address is actually split up into 3. Some of it's held by the server, some of it's held by the network, and the rest of it's held by yourself. When you want to access that money or access that token, you have to smash it open, a bit like a piggy bank. Whether you send it to somebody or keep hold of it yourself, as soon as you want to access that, you have to break the code and have it decrypted to then access your funds. So it's incredibly stable as an idea and incredibly secure. But where does that leave us with the valuation? So just going to head over to CoinGecko, and you can see that they've basically gone from nothing. Their all-time high is, just snap it on there, all-time high is 0.004, so it's 4 cents per token. Just going to see where that is on the listing. So it actually says all-time high is 0.049, so about 5 cents per token. We have here what we call a sleeping giant. Now, if they can gain traction and if they can prove their technology, it is very likely that we'll go from this point right here, 0.001, okay, and it is likely to see an all-time high. So it's at least, so 0.001 times 50x, which is about where it is. So that's where I'm placing it right now, and that's only if they gain traction. Now there's what we call almost a strangulation in the crypto charts, is that any of the top 100, as we gain, as we lose time between now and the end of the bull run, any of the top 100 will actually run out of liquidity. So let's say we're in August as a scenario, August 2021, and you're trying to buy a top 10 token. It's unlikely that you'll be able to buy it because the liquidity has run out. That means people have bought the available tokens, or the available excess that's out there. So then people move into the top 50. They'll start looking at coins, they'll start panic buying into the market because of FOMO, because they think they've missed out of the token. That will happen right up to 100, so a rank 100 token on, let's say, CoinGecko. So let's go to CoinGecko. There's not going to be any search results here, it's just looking at the top 100 of CoinGecko. As we scroll down, we know that Bitcoin's number 1 at the moment. We know that Ethereum's number 2. And we know that XRP's dropped out of the 3rd spot and the others are actually gaining traction. Okay. As we lose time and we get through the bull run, these tokens are going to sell out. The liquidity is going to become very thin. So then people are going to panic buy into other tokens. And this will happen right up to 100. Okay. So we're going to come right down here. Top 100 Ocean Protocol, CeeLo, Phantom, all these will get to all-time highs simply because of market strangulation and the thinning out of the liquidity. Anything after that is unknown. Now, if we go to NuCypher and we look at the market cap rank, it's 138. Now, there is a chance that this will drop into the top 100. So this is likely to go, I mean, this is all-time high already. So it is likely that we're going to go past this current state at the moment, get to that all-time high, and then in 2024, during the next bull run, you know that it's going to get past that all-time high because of, let's call it token fame. We look at circuits of value, which is Coval, which is the emblem of Volt, and we see that it's 1,000 rank. Now, this is my worry about this token, is that they've been going for a number of years. It's actually 2015 on here since it was a token. And during the last bull run, it barely stretched 5 cents. So the likelihood is it could get back up to all-time high, but unless they actually prove their technology and get past these mistakes, I don't think it's going to do tremendously well this year. But I do think there's a 50x on this token. So if you're looking at a low-cap token, low-cap token is 1.7 million. If you're looking at a low-cap token that you want to get into and make a 50x, there is potential to use this, and like I say, it has got the NuCypher technology in there somewhere. So check that out, and it's on my watch list. I'm not investing right now. If it does well, I'm going to be looking at this for the next bull run, which is 2024. Then I can give a proper price prediction once their technology has been proven, which right now it's not yet been proven. Okay, so now we're going to head over to Anyswap. Now I am talking about Anyswap right now because it's, in basic terms, Anyswap is exactly what it says on the tin. It can take Bitcoin, move it to Tron, potentially. So it has the technology to move tokens from the Bitcoin network over to Ethereum network, Polkadot network, Cardano. So as all these tokens start growing and other tokens get built underneath its own network, technology to move tokens in between all of the different networks. The reason why I'm pulling this one up is because it's built by Cronje. Now, as you might be aware, you might not, he built the code for Yearn Finance, and Yearn Finance went astronomical into the 36,000s. So we're going to have a look at Anyswap's chart. So we're from 17 cents right down here, and it's hovering around $1.31 right now, and it has actually had another pump today. So this is in the last week. It's gone from 28 cents right up to $1.31, I believe. It did hit 31, it's had a slight dip. The potential for this is quite massive. If you cross network and you cross tokenization, especially when he's written the code for Yearn Finance. He also did Keeper as well, and Keeper made a 2,000% gain over 24 hours. So Anyswap, definitely one to look out for. Now, again, going back slightly to Emblem Vault, they claim to have the technology so you can take a token from one network, pass it on to another. Yet to be proven, but it is one to look out for. On to one of the daddies that I always go through is Holotoken. Let's just see where we are up over the last day or so. 58%. Massive increase. Last 24 hours chart. So we've gone from 0.0008 to 0.001. Massive increase. And again, my prediction for this year is 50 cents. The only reason I'm bringing this one into the video is because many people have asked why the token has pumped recently. No other reason than they're actually pushing their technology out there now. They're doing live demos on their channel, which is Holochain. So if you head over to here, Holochain is what they're plugging right now. And they're doing live sessions, they're doing conferences, they're really talking about their technology and pushing it out there. We know about Elon Musk pumping up Bitcoin right now. There are talks that Amazon have to come into the space. There are talks that Apple have to come into the space. And once those two start coming in, we're going to see a $52,000 Bitcoin, anything up to about $72,000 Bitcoin in such a short space of time. So that's going to be pumping over the next 8 weeks or so. Prediction on Ethereum is $2,500 within the next 5 days. If it gets there, brilliant. My personal prediction is $2,000. We're only about $150 away from that right now. Once you see these pumps happening in the market, all of these tokens are going to follow suit. They're all making between 20 and 30% on a daily basis. And Holotoken is my baby, the one that I've been following for a long time. And that's already made 60% overnight and likely to carry on doing the 15 or 20% on a daily basis for the short term. So if you like hearing news about Holotoken, head over to my channel, subscribe, like the video. Thank you very, very much for your support. Our channel has grown over 200% this year alone, so thank you very much. If you like the idea of following the channel, please look at my Patreon support channel. Now, it does allow me to pay for things like memberships on Token Metrics, which I've not yet done. Now, the more availability I've got to token access and tokenization and charts, the more content I can deliver to you guys. Quick shout out to one of the subscribers to the channel who actually asked me to do Coval, which is the emblem vault. So I have looked at that, it's now on my watch list. So thank you very much for that nomination. If I gain memberships on Patreon, then I can afford memberships which are $300 a year on Token Metrics. Once I've got access to that, I've got a better chance to do price predictions. They've got a really good system on tokens, the technology, the teams. They build it all together. They put market predictions, and they're pretty accurate. So the more I can get into there and start paying for things like that, the more videos I can do for you guys. So thanks for any support that you guys can give. Now quickly over to Ripple. Set this in. Ripple formally responds to the SEC lawsuit. Now, from what I'm reading and from what I'm seeing of XRP and Ripple, it's unlikely that they're going to beat SEC. Now, let's play this out. 22nd of February is the interim public hearing. Now, we're going to hear both sides of the story. We're going to hear SEC's side of the story and Ripple's side of the story. Now, I'm guessing that something's going to happen to XRP and it's going to be very volatile on this particular day. So 22nd of February, pop that in your diary and watch Ripple. I'm not going to say get into the market. I'm not going to say get out of the market. Just keep a close eye of what's going to happen to the token. Now, it's not the formal hearing. The formal hearing is going to be in around September of 2021, namely because they have both sides of the story. At any time between the 22nd of February this year and September this year, there could be a mediation, live phone call between the two sides to come to some sort of settlement or agreement on SEC's punishment of what they're trying to do. Now, SEC, I think, have got four flaws in the lawsuit, in that they're trying to blame Ripple for entering into a security and buying shares without registering the token. There's lots of claims going in there. I'm not going to name the four because I'm not a solicitor, but I do think there are flaws in SEC's claim. However, it's not to say that the whole lawsuit is flawed. So I do think there's going to be something like a £5 million settlement fee that Ripple will have to pay over to SEC. If this happens and this gets announced, obviously we're going to see a drop in XRP. However, when we get to October this year, we're going to see it pump and rise back over to the 75 cents level. Now, recently, a week ago, you may have seen that there was a pump and dump. Guys, there's a little bit of stupidity in the market, and this is not to say it's your fault. If you announce that a coin's going to pump and dump, then the people that have money in the system, the millions of dollars and millions of pounds in the system, are going to already be in the market. All they're going to do is sell, gain the money that all the newbies are getting into, So if there's 10,000 people, if there's 20,000 people getting into the market because of the pump, and it gains 132%, which is what XRP did. There was an announcement that it was going to pump at 1:30 p.m. UK time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. The clever people got out early and it dropped the token. Now, I was able to predict this in my little crypto group. I have a WhatsApp group going on out there. I was able to predict that it was going to get to about 75 cents and dump to about 38 cents, which is exactly what it did. But it's on the increase again. It's on the climb. There's lots of news about XRP this year. You're going to see a volatile market in XRP, and it probably won't follow the trends that Bitcoin and Ethereum are dishing out. So updates on XRP around the 22nd of February this month, and we're going to see a court case in September unless there's a mediation and Ripple wriggle the way out by paying a fine for some inaccuracies of how they opened up Ripple. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you like the idea of Emblem. I certainly like the idea of Emblem, but they've got a lot to do by proving the technology. Obviously, it's backed up by some of NuCypher's technology, which is the proxy re-encryption. Anyswap is a massive potential. Guys, potentially this could go over the thousands of pounds like Yearn Finance did. Yearn Finance was never designed to do this, and currently it's £23,000. So it's definitely one to watch. One thing I do want to show you quickly is how to get in and how to buy it. So Anyswap, you can go to Anyswap.exchange. It will take you to the dashboard. Connect your wallet, and again, you must have Ethereum. The clever thing about this is you can swap other tokens over to Anyswap. Just going to quickly show you. So I'm going to go to swap. I've got no Ethereum balance on purpose, but if I scroll down, you can see my link balance from my video that I did last week. My link balance, I can actually click on link. I do have to unlock it, and it will cost about £10 to unlock, but then I can swap the remaining balance if I want to, which I'm not going to do on this video. Swap the remaining balance over to Anyswap. It's an ERC20 token, so you will have to pay Ethereum as well. So that's one way of swapping over to it. The other way is HotBit. HotBit, you can create an account here. I'm actually logged in at the moment. Just going to go to markets. Now, I have found HotBit incredibly temperamental. The website is very difficult to sign up to via email. The app is only available on Android. It's not available on iOS because iOS blocks the app due to security. However, clicked on markets. Just going to click on search. Anyswap. So you need some USDT in order to buy this token. Now this keeps happening with this particular website. It does these checks and then it kicks you out of the website. Very, very temperamental, guys. The easiest way to do it is on Anyswap.exchange. However, you can see, look, we've got a massive pump on Anyswap, and it is likely to go much, much higher. So you need to deposit your USDT balance, put in the amount that you want. Oh, come on. Search token. Just be very patient, guys. To warn you, I spent 3 hours on the phone to one of my good friends last night trying to do this, and we couldn't get anywhere on the website. He's got Mac, he's got iPhone, all the Apple products. Couldn't get anywhere on Android and Android products. Tried a laptop, and it was very, very temperamental to get onto HotBit. So if anyone else is having a problem and you managed to resolve it somehow, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can do a video on how to get around HotBit's issues. It may just be that they're in beta mode and they're very new, under 3 years old. So I'm going to try again. Anyswap. This is how temperamental it is. Quickly though, if I can get there. So long as you've got USDT, go down to volume and you slide this along to the amount that you want to swap over, 100%, and buy any. It's as easy as that. It should be as easy as that. Now, if it's not letting you buy 100%, just slide it down to 75% and purchase. Some of these exchanges only allow you to go up to a certain amount. Some of them don't let you do a 100% swap from your balance over to the token itself. However, get yourself $20, $30 worth of USDT if you want to. Slide that up and buy. So again, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope there was a lot of content there. If you like the video, smash that like button. It tells more people to come along and watch the video, purely for educational purposes, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.